guys, welcome to Sci-Fighter Station. I'm RTG, and today I'm going to talk to you while I work and program a light show for Make Music Day. It's also Make Lighting Day, which goes great with music. So let's get started. I'm going to show you the stage and I'm going to play some music. We're getting ready for a big show this weekend, and I'm working on one of the songs. I've already got the video put in. I've already got the song picked out that we're going to work on for the next 45 minutes or so, however long it takes, however long you guys can stay with me. I'm running Hog 4, and these are lights that we built here, LEDs. Alright, let's get some music going here. So I feel like we need to have like some kind of like blue fadey thing going on right now to kind of give it some depth. So let's go over here and let's just grab the color wall, I call it, and then let's roll a little bit of blue in. See, it already looks better. I'm just gonna pause the music right now because it's getting ahead of me and I'm in the wrong video cue. So I want a video cue. It's a lot of stop and go when you're doing lighting. You kind of have to get the vision of what you want and then stick it in your imagination and then use your skills on the computers to try to get it there. And so I'm going to manually put on this background. So that's the background, the LED wall, and then our color wall lights are blue, but I want them to kind of do like a lift-off thing. So I'm going to do what's called a chase. I'm going to program a chase for this first look. What a chase is the series of looks or cues. A cue is a state of lighting. If you watched my video from last year, you'll know that. But if you didn't, you'll know any one point of time is a cue. And then if you are changing, you can have a chase or a fade. So let's make a chase. Let's put these in blue. I want it to come the other way though. I want it to go up. So let's do that. And then let's record this as 1. And then let's clear that out. And then let's do this one. What happened there? Hold on. There. That's fine. Okay. So then we're going to record that as the second step or cue in our chase. Alright. And then we're going to go to the next one. Record that. And then blue. And then blue. And then the last group, put those in blue and record it. So now we did 6, so if we look over here, yeah, we should have 6 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. 1, 2, 3. If I do that, that's a chase, right? But we want it to go automatically, so we don't have to trigger it every single step of the way. So all we do is we go over here, options is a chase. And you can't see my screen, but if you have a Hog, you know what I'm talking about. You can actually download the Hog software that I'm using on this machine for free and learn how to make it work. You have to buy an output device if you want to actually control lights with it, but if you just want to learn how it works, it's free. So a little side note there. Alright, so check, it's a chase, and then there's another thing here. If you scroll down, it's beats per minute, playback rate, BPM. So, 120 sounds pretty good. So let's try that. So it just kind of steps through it. I want it to go faster, and I don't want it to bump in between. So what you can do now is pause your chase, then you can grab where it says fade, and then give it some time. Set it to like half a second, and then we'll look at the difference. See how it pulses now instead of, so that's half a second. Let's try 1 second. See, that's too slow. I think half a second is right. So let's go back to half a second. A fade. And now it's too much light. There's not enough darkness. So I'm going to add a cue. We don't have anything programmed right now. It's just blackness, right? Video wall's on its own thing. All right. We're just talking about the lighting right now. All right. We got the video wall going just as a reference, so we can kind of see what we're going to be working with. And then I turned the song off so you guys can actually hear me. Okay. We wanted to add some darkness in between these steps. So with nothing in the programmer, I'm going to record cue 1.1, record 2.1, record 3.1, record 4.1, record 5.1, and record 6.1. So that gave me a dark cue, a blank cue in between each step in the chase. Yeah, see, now it's all pulsy. And let's listen to it with the music. Ready? And go. Now I'm going to manually speed this up and slow it down until it matches. That's better, see? Boom. Ha. Ha. Ooh. Ha. Yeah. Alright, so this will work. Let's see what happens next. Alright, cool. So we've got a song gets crazy, and now we're fighting a space monster. So right away we know that's too slow with the blue. Because if we just do that, it doesn't work. We need something that goes good with this part. I think we'll make, listen to it again. Don't be afraid to like close your eyes and just think of what you would want this show to look like. Maybe some strobes and some moving lights. Cool thing with this, I'm going to loop just this part here so we can listen to it. Alright, so let's take that out. Alright, what do you guys think? I think it's something with the moving lights. Boom. Let's bring the visuals back in. So it's pretty bright. Let's put them in a color. Let's put them in a focus. So one thing you want to notice here is the fog. You could not see the beams at all if it wasn't for the fog. So if you want to do a light show, you need to have fog, basically. You gotta have fog. Let's turn that down a little bit. Okay. Maybe you guys can hear me. There we go. Alright, so this is what we're dealing with here. We're gonna get a little more smoke here. You guys can tell the difference. There it goes. I'll turn the video down. Watch it get into the beams. It's like a total difference between smoke and no smoke. You can add it in. See, it gives you multiple layers when you have the smoke and you space everything out the right way. You got to play with the space and the atmosphere. Lighting's all about lighting up the atmosphere, creating the environment. You know. So that focus looks pretty good, but I want them to like move around. So we're going to use the effects engine, or we're just going to throw in a pre-made thing, maybe this one. That one's a little too twitchy for me. I do not like it. Undo. So let's try a different move. Or we could make one. I don't really feel like making one right now though. I've got a bunch of pre-made ones. Let's try that. There we go. Now we can make it go. A little strobe now. That doesn't look bad. Okay, we can do a constant strobe, or we can do a random. Actually, I like the random. Excuse me. I think I like this. So let's record this as the next set here. So I got that one. We're gonna end up moving this though, and putting that there. So let's do that, because I like to stay organized from the beginning, and this thing is in the wrong place. So this is gonna be 5 actually. So we're gonna do move. Nope, not that. It's like this. I know. There it is. Now the blue's over there, and now this is gonna come over here. Okay, so that looks good with that. Now we need something more high energy to go with it. That's like, that hits with the bass maybe. Doom, ba, ba, doom. We could do a cue stack that would like bring the lights into maybe like a gold or something. What does the video look like? Let me clean this video up a little bit too, by the way. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, let's bring it back on. Alright, so we need to be like there, and turn it down so it's more creepy. And then, yeah, so we got that blue part. We need to have like the red, like a purpley red though, kind of bounce in there, I think. And I think I know what we have to do. You guys doing okay over there? You having much fun? I'm having fun. Alright, so we're gonna do like these guys. Boom. Let's play that video. That's close. That's too much. Let's make a new color. Let's make a new special color for this one. Got that red there, and then let's add in a little bit of blue to kind of bleed. Yeah, that's looking. You gotta look at it on camera, what you guys are seeing, and in real life. But anymore nowadays, the camera is becoming just as important, because more people are seeing it. Your audience is online. Alright, that looks pretty good. So let's just call this, what is this, 30s? Number 30, color number 36. Let's give it a name. We'll call it Magenta. Magenta red. Ah, that would be a cool artist name. Magenta red. live. Alright, and then I kind of get that. Okay, so now we can recall that color no matter which fixture we use. And we'll probably make it do a little crazy strobe thing or something. Do we already have something that does that? Maybe not, maybe. Let's see. Let's try new fire. No, not quite. So let's do this. Let's make a new effect. Don't be afraid. We're gonna go here, and then we're gonna grab this other guy. I'll turn this other camera on so you can kind of see what I'm doing. I'm gonna grab this one, and we're gonna grab that. Let me do this. Nope. So we'll do this. We'll do sine. We'll apply a sine wave to both of those, and then we'll turn it way up with the rate. Now you can kind of see, yeah. See what we're kind of going for here. And then we're going to go with the size at 50, and the length we're going to make it shorter. We should make it more flashy. Yeah, that's pretty much getting nuclear right there. I went too fast and now it's all glitchy. Nope, 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 nope. There we go. Should we go to a different... Try step? Yeah, that's way more flashy. I like it. But it's still like... I think if we pull the colors down at the same time, it'll work. So let's try to take the intensity off. There we go. Dun, 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 dun. It's just, now it's not consistent enough, so we're just gonna... There we go. Let's see what it looks like on camera here. Yeah, alright, so that is pretty nuclear, sort of what we're going for. We'll record this as a new effect down here. 153. Alright. And we'll name it. We'll name this super fast red blue CW for color wall. I'll get into like a little bit more about the rig in a minute, but it'll help if we have something to talk about. Okay, so now that is great, and we can turn that to another color. My phone going off. Phones are gonna do. Alright, so those I want to be able to hit with the music, ba 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 ba, or when the bass hits and have a little, you know, blast of light. So I think if we do if you do 3 cues, then they'll be different if there's like a pattern of 4. You know what I mean? Because then you'll have like what, like 12 iterations before it's back, or something like that, if I'm doing my math right. Which kind of makes it interesting visually, and keeps it in time. So that's why a lot of times, you know, you'll see me do that. Okay, so let's make this be... Let's make it be 2. Yeah, let's make it be 2. So 2... I did it wrong. It's alright though, because we can use the undo key. See? Undo. Brilliant. So what I want to do is only have the lights that we're going to use on. So, and then it'll make it easier. So I'm going to start with what I call the blasters, the color wall blasters. And then let's just, bang, snap them into our, it kind of turned into like whitish purple when I play it back now. You know why? I know why. Because we didn't give it an offset. so let's do that now. Let's grab all the lights and put them back in our thing and edit that. So let's grab just the red ones, and then we're gonna roll it out so that there's like just a few milliseconds of difference between when the red pulse and when the blue pulse. Right now they're pulsing at the same time, red and blue, same time. So let's give it, well, I had to move it a lot further than I thought. So I give it like 42 now, so now it's almost half off, you know, than the other. 50% offset is red then blue. Maybe we'll give it like 48 or something. Okay, now we're just gonna re-record that. I'm gonna hit record, bang, and then merge, and that will take the new information and merge it with the old. And then now we can just grab the lights that we want, which are the blasters. Nope, not those blasters, the other ones. The other ones. Well, where'd they go? I know I had a group. Well, there it is. Alright, so those, and then we go there. See, that's what we wanted. Okay, so that's the first one there. And then, boom. And then we want the next one to be like probably this half. Probably these, the top ones. Oh no, it wouldn't be those, it would be, no, that's fine, we can do those top. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, that's fine, that'll work. And then, boom. And so that's going to be recorded as the second cue in that little cue list. And then this one will be the last. And then that will be there. So now when I go through these, oops. You know what I mean? So those go together. Now it looks, it's kind of repeating. You're seeing on the screen and everything. So let's get in and try that out. Let's see how that looks. But I need to do one thing first. I need to take this and change a few things, because right now when I hit it, it just, see, it doesn't advance the same one. So you got to go into these settings here, and it will tell you right here, when you push this, it'll hit flash at, go to 100, go on flash, and release on off. So what's happening is it's releasing when I let up on it, so it won't advance. So now, look, it works now. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So when I combine that with this, then I get 1, 2, 3. I get something that's a little more interesting to look at. Right? Okay, and that's kind of like our base look, and that's kind of going to stay, and then these will add in. Well, heck, why don't we just try it and see if it looks good or not. But first, we need one thing. More smoke. Alright, you guys ready? Here we go. Oh, I'm missing it. Yeah, it works. I'll try to, you guys probably can't hear it. Yeah, I think it's going good. Oh, that brings up an interesting thing. Does that overlay good? That actually works too. So I can leave that in as the base layer too. Yeah, so that just kind of keeps going. Alright, great. So we got that whole part done. Who freaking Ray? What's next? There's like a slow bar next. Right here. So what happens there? Probably just that. Let's see if I can. Maybe add those back in. Yeah, so this is fine. That'll work. Oh, this is still on that cue though. Not that one, sorry. So that works. So this one though, I feel like that's so bright on the LED. One, I need to fix the video. One, I need to fix the video. Two, well, let's just do one first. What about, oh, now it's off. Come on. That's already better. Demo. That's already better. I don't know. I like it kind of in the middle, I think. Okay. So, come back in. Maybe zoom it out just a little bit. Center it up. Okay, now that visual looks a lot better. And I'm not, but I feel like this should become, oh, I know what we could do that would carry through even. We could take these lights, the ACLs, the moving lights, as I was calling them, because you notice we got lights that don't move, the ones that are blinking blue now. Then there's lights that do move, like these guys. Oops. They move. See? That's what I call moving lights, right? Okay. Alright, so let's pick, that's probably the right color. Let's pick a focus. That was kind of nice, actually. Notice the drape is really draping down low. That's insane. A lot of it, we're going to do blue. Oh, this visual. That blue maybe. I want it to be like strobing that. That one's going. I think that's the right cue. It's hard to see those blue lights though. They're not. That's a little better. Maybe I'll roll back a little bit more of that blue because I don't want it to totally disappear if there's no smoke at all. Because it's a oh, I did something. try if I go to strobe fast. And what about if we make it go up and down? I mean, I don't know, that might be okay. I kind of just get locked in for a minute. I don't know. Let's look at it with the visual again. Nah, they need to move. Let's make them move around. It's way more interesting. Let's try this one though. I think I know what I want to do. And that works too. Okay, so that satisfies both those requirements. So let's record that on this third slot. Oh, I throw it. There we go. What happened? Okay. Let's try that again. First, you don't succeed, so now it's there. I think what I'm missing is a I think I'm missing a more blasty strobe for this guy. It's really getting torched there, you know. I think it might need to be a. It was like this. If I roll back that timing till they were white, like the way I had it before, basically, before I changed it. Well, that's easy enough to duplicate. So let's make a new one that will achieve that for us. And thank you guys also for being here on Make Music Day, and thank you Dance Music Initiative for hosting. What is all this programming and lighting for, you may ask? Why, it's for the Sci-Fighter 5 Electronic Music Festival that's happening alive this coming weekend. Get your tickets today at www.sci-fighter.com and help support local artists, emerging artists, and art and cool music in general. Okay, so I'm just grabbing these lights here. We're gonna go back, and we had this one that we made earlier. Do you remember that one? And it had that. I put a offset on there so it wouldn't be strobing white. And now we're gonna just take the offset back out, so it is gonna strobe white or purpley. You know what? I'm happy with the purpley. Let's just roll with it. Alright. And then we're going to record this next to it so we know that it's for the same song, or was used in the same song originally. Organize it. Good, we can find it later. We're going to call it CWBRSY Sync Strobe. CWBR for blue red. Okay. And now that should be in there. And do we want it to be the same group, same grouping, or a different grouping? I'm going with same, because I think that makes sense. Boom. Okay. So this will be on our 4th master. And then we'll do the top. Record that, and the bottom ones. And then we need to change that so it advances. Turn off the release, and it should. Yeah. So now we got 2 things to kind of go, 2 looks to kind of bounce between to keep it interesting. With this kind of blue thing that happened at the intro and can kind of carry us through the parts like right here. Let's see. Alright, let's see where we're at. I think we're almost done with this song. Yeah, we totally are. Ah, fingers on the wrong ones. Let's let this play into the beginning of the next track. So that would be here. Building, building, building. See, and I've already got the next song in the can. So yeah, let's add another, we've got plenty of room to add more cues. So let's add something with the ACL lights to kind of complement this blue thing at the end so it just doesn't get like super dark. We can kind of segue better into the next look. And that's going to be there, and then maybe something like a slow circle, like a slow, something that moves slow. Oh, no, let's try that one. No, I don't like the purple after all. It's the only thing that's kind of in there like that. So let's try. No, too fast. You could slow it down, but the motion is. Okay, I can even turn that up because it's so broken up. Yeah, alright, that looks cool. And we'll slow it down just a little bit. Oh, we need some more. Need some more smoke. Let's see how it looks with the fog now. Yeah, it's already kind of bringing it to life. And if we have that going with those, yeah, I think think we're starting to get on to something. So that can be Q6 right there, or master 6. Now that should just come right back up. Yeah, and it does. Okay, great. And so that will be going as we go into the next song, which I already have from years past because I've used the next song, that shall remain nameless, before. But let's try this other one since we've got a little more time left. We'll try something new here. What is it? Oh, no, I've got to keep syncing the video up. I don't have this video up, but I can play it in chunks and it will work just fine. Alright. So it's looking good. And we're going to move on to this next song here. And let's go ahead. Oh, important thing to remember is backing up your data, because we just put a lot of hard work into that. We want to make sure that we back it up. So take the time to do that. Back it up. So it's backing it up right now. And every hour I try to burn it to a USB drive as well, just to have redundancy. I also have another folder, so put it on 2 places in your hard drive, so if you mess something up you can revert. It's always not a bad idea. We'll take the time to do that right now. Only takes a second. And there. Boom. Off it goes. Alright. So the next visual is that one. So I'm running the visuals here, the LED wall, and this is lighting. And then I'm talking to you guys on this one that you can't see. And then I've got sound coming out of a computer down here. Okay, so that's what's going on. We got a few more minutes here, and then I will be sending this out to the show on the weekend. You guys can come check out our work. All right, let's try this. So turn up so you guys can hear it. What are we gonna do? Backup is finished. Something like that. Maybe we'll do this one and then apply.
But there are also hallucinations as well. And hallucinations are completely different. They don't seem to be of our creation. They don't seem to be under control.
That's pretty creepy. Think about that. That might be a good way to start this one. So let's go to a new page. I'll turn this down a little bit so we can talk to each other here. Okay, so what we're gonna do is go to a new page because this is a new song. So we're over here. And then we're going to go to, this is going to be page 111. And we'll name it. Sci-Fighter 7.3, because it's the third song. Let's make it the same color, so we know it's part of the same group. Alright, so then, we got that. We're gonna record this over on 5, maybe. No, let's yeah, on 5. That'll be right. Record 5. It should be there. Yeah. The other thing is, like, this little background thing we got going here is changing colors. I'm not really sure why. But let's make that not happen. I think we fixed that. Let's just make sure. No, that works. Okay, great. Alright. You guys can even see that. Can you see how awesome that was? Okay. So we got the first part of that one. Now let's just listen to it again and see what we need to add. Something to build on. It's about building, you know, we're building on things, just like in music, making it interesting.
But there are also hallucinations as well. And hallucinations are completely different. They don't seem to be about creation. They don't seem to be under control. They seem to come from the outside.
Right here. That's tricky because it ramps up with the speed, ramps up and down. So maybe if we do a chase, how would we control it like that? We could do two different ones, a slow one and a fast one, and kind of make it work.
But there are also hallucinations as well. And hallucinations are completely different. They don't seem
Thinking like gold though. Let's see what we got here.
They seem to come from the outside.
But also I wanted to go like front to back or back to front. Maybe just with these 4. No. Oh, that works actually. Let's see here. Boom. And no, not really.
We see with the eyes, but we see with the brain as well. And seeing with the brain is often called imagination.
What was it?
But there are also
No.
hallucinations as well. And hallucinations
Fast Blast. That's the one I love.
they don't seem to be about
Okay, we're gonna use that as Q1 here. We're gonna do that. And then we're gonna just make it go down the line. Next one, Fast Blast. Record 2. Clear. And then we're gonna go, what was it, the second one? So we need the third group. fast blast, record, that one, I'll turn that off for now, and then the fourth one, fast blast, and then record there, and we gotta make it a chase, so options, it is a chase, and we want it to be pretty fast. Let's try 480, and then let's try it. Yeah, I kind of like it. So it would be like, this is going right now, and then that comes in right there with the claps. Claps, claps, claps. And then it could go out and then back in. Yeah, that works. Alright, so let's slide it ahead just a little bit. Oh, because it does change looks here. It changes from this to that. So we'll definitely have to make a new look for that. Alright. We add in the... Right there is where we add in the flashies. When we pull them out, and then we need something pretty thick right there. Let's see what we got right there. That's when it goes to the moon virus visual, and then we need something crazy going on with the lights. Let's see what we got. What we got. Boom. Let's try. Let's go back to. That works. No, maybe not. Oh, I like that better. That could just be almost like on though. Let's go back to the part where it drops. Let's just focus on that. Let's pick a... So it looks like with some smoke. You know what I think could actually work right there is that magenta-y one. So let's record that as the number 2. I'm almost out of time, but I'm not going to stop, but with my hour will be up. So sad. Okay, so now let's make something that's like flying through with these real quick before I have to go. And it's going to be like bang bang, and then like that, and then it's going to go there, and then it's going to be here, and then it's going to be there, and then it's going to be which was it? I'm losing track. Okay. Well, that's just the same ones. Oh, okay. Something like that. All right, so that's basically it. I got more work to do, but you guys have more lessons to watch. Thank you, Dance Music Initiative. Thank you to Make Music Day. And I'm Tyler, RTG. Check out sci-fighter.com, sci-fighter.com for our next music festival coming up this weekend. Also, my website is rtgshow.com. Thank you guys.